I just picked up the bike from the first service, and if you didn't know, that means this bike is unlocked now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm more nervous than when I got on the bike when I bought it. So first service, 600 miles. I brought it in 25 miles early, but there's a 9,000 RPM limit on the bike. Let's just go a little roly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Holy crap. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I need to get on the highway. You know, every time I would push it with the limiter, you can feel the power come on right before 9,000, but you can't go beyond that. It's such a freaking tease. Oh man, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Oh, sir. Jeez. I can't remember who I saw that was saying it felt like there was some sort of limit on this thing other than just the RPM limiter with the, you know, the break-in period. I don't know if that's the case, but holy crap, does this thing let's put it in a race. If you didn't see my my videos that I've made with this so far, I'll link a playlist down in the description with all the vlogs that I've made on this. But I picked the bike up low fuel, okay, I get it. I picked the bike up last week, and then I have my first ride video on it, so you can check that out if you want to see my first experience on this bike. But I've knocked out the first 600 miles pretty quickly. I wonder if I can get over the Mexican toll road from here. Let's just go ahead and fill up so I don't even have to think about it later. All right, let's take care of this real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty. Looks like I can make a little cut out of here over to the Mexican tollway. I've been itching to get this thing in for the first service because I wanna get this thing on a dyno just to get a baseline power number, but you can't really do that obviously before the first service because it's locked down, so you can't, you know, it's limited to 9,000 RPM. But now that that's complete, I can take it in for that. The downshifts feel a little bit smoother. I don't know if that's just a placebo effect. I wasn't really expecting any change to that. Yeah, it feels a little bit smoother. There's definitely, man, that freaking dead spot, you can feel it. Oh my gosh. That is just straight bonkers. Well, I think it's pretty clear that we've hit our daily 100 today. so freaking fast and pulls so hard. Like, I need to get that shift light set up because I can't even freaking look down. Man, that power just comes on so strong right around where that rev limiter was. Ridiculous how fast that thing. I can't even think straight. It's ridiculous how fast this thing hits 150. I need a breather. Oh my gosh. 13,500 RPM. I know my R6 is at what, like 15, 16, but man, you hit like 11 on this and you're like, how is it not done yet? You know, I've seen the power output on this for the dyno and how much improvement can be made with smoothing it out. But even as is, just like all the way up, it feels so nice. Like, just freaking watch that speedometer climb. It's unreal. I know getting this thing unlocked, like, the primary thing is being able to use the entire RPM range, but I hate to just show what this bike can do power wise in a straight line, because it's so much more than that. And I know people keep asking me if I'm going to get this thing on the track. I definitely am. You know, Circuit of the Americas is a perfect track for this thing, but you know, I like to street my bike. Just because it's a track monster just doesn't mean that it's not going to slay the streets as well. I forgot that intoxicating feeling on a liter bike. Like, I got a little bit of that on the new R1 that I rode out in Georgia and riding Dan's H2. Oh man, this is one incredible piece of machinery. Let me breathe for a second. It's a lot. It's a lot of fun. Oh man, I do a good number of things in the first service, but I heard that there is a software update, and I told them, hey, make sure you do the software update if it's available. I forgot to ask when I picked it up if there was one available, and if they did it. They said that if there was, they always do them. Well, it's a nicely paved, I mean, it's bumpy, super bumpy, but it's freshly paved, so that's nice. I have no idea where I am, aside from, you know, somewhere in the back country of Mexico. Ah, 2020 BMW S1000RR with the M package, and I gotta, you know, now we got this thing unlocked, we've got to start laying down the smackdowns. I need to find some people in Austin who want to take a little jaunt down to Mexico. Yeah, dude, I got no earthly idea where the heck I am. You might be able to hear it, that dip in power. Every time I freaking think about it, and I'm like, yep, you're gonna test this out, and I'm gonna hear it. I can never hear it when I actually try. Nope, didn't hear anything there either. I know there's a launch control on here, and people really want me to do it. I'm not gonna do it today, but after I get some more seat time on this thing. There you go, this one's a little less bumpy, freshly paved, and with lane lines. This is the kind of spot that I just know a freaking animal is gonna pop out of nowhere, running across the road. Man, it feels so good. Bump, 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 bump coming. Oh, this is nice back here. Still no idea where I am. Man, this is, I love it. I love it so much. I need to get this thing on a track. It feels so smooth. Like, the throttle on this thing, it comes on so nice. You know, like, even when I try to be like super choppy with it, it's outstanding. Like, you know that little kind of initial like throttle pop that you get when you come back on, or like making a turn at a stop sign, and there's like a little bit of an edge to the throttle, and you just gotta smooth that off with a little bit of clutch play when you're making that turn and coming back on the throttle. There's like none of that. You don't even have to do that. You just come around and you can one-hand it around a corner. It's so incredibly smooth. I haven't had a bike that feels that smooth on the throttle at such low RPM maneuvers. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a shorter video, maybe, I don't know. It could end up being a long video depending on how much raw footage I cut out. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you get notified of all my videos. And head over to Instagram, Twitter, at Motonosity on both of those so you guys can see all the extra content that I post. Y'all have been awesome. I've been Motonosity, and this has been the first ride on my S1000RR after the unlocking in the first service. I hope you all enjoyed it. Remember, life's better with horsepower. Oh, keep living. And I'll see you guys in the next one.